Hi guys, my name is Anupama and welcome back to my channel Life-O-Holic and welcome back to Inspiring Mondays, where you inspire and get inspired. For today's video, we have yet another beautiful story coming up, which I'm sure is going to touch each one of us, and we all will have something to learn from it. So stay tuned. And before we begin this video, I have a small request. These videos are your wonderful, joyous stories. I'm merely spreading them because we at Life-O-Holic are trying to create a happy place. So I want you guys to be a part of this journey, to be a part of this family. And how do you do that? By clicking that subscribe button and the bell icon next to it. And also, you subscribing to my channel would really motivate me to keep going and keep making such videos featuring your stories on this channel. I hope you have subscribed to my channel. If you have not, do it. Do it now. It'll just take 2 seconds and it's free. Do it. Done? Chalo. So for today's video, we have a story sent by Bipin. He writes, Hi Life-O-Holic, my name is Bipin. I have been following your Inspiring Mondays from past 2 weeks and I love it and enjoy the stories. Thank you so much, Bipin. I actually am writing you this incident which I noticed start of this year. I work in an MNC and we had a huge cafeteria where thousands will have lunch at one go. I, like everyone, was part of that crowd going for the lunch at 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock back to work. Except one day, I happened to share a table with a guy during lunch. We did not talk much, but we happened to finish our lunch at the same time. I saw him collecting all his leftover from the plate in a silver tin box. At first, I thought maybe he wanted to eat it later. But then he turned towards me and requested me if he can collect the leftover lunch from my plate. Though shocked, I agreed to it and dropped it in the box. Out of curiosity, I followed him to see what he is doing with the leftover food. He walked out of our office gate with the food box and waited there for 5 minutes and passed on the box to a poor old lady and went inside. Since I was super curious, I decided to match my timing with this guy and followed him every day for a week. Same story. After lunch, he will walk out with the leftover box for a few minutes and pass on the box to a needy, or if nobody comes in those few minutes, he will feed them to dogs and leave. And he did all of this without uttering a word to anyone. I'm 35 and I'm the kind of person who wants to do charity. But I always say to myself, if I earn good money, I'll donate to a blind school. Or agar time mila to I'll visit old age home. But that never happened. This guy's deed really touched me and it fills me with happiness to see him do such a nice thing. Regards, Bipin. Thank you, Bipin, so much for sharing such a lovely story with us. And I'm sure all of us are so happy to hear something like this. I mean, just imagine if this guy used to do this every day, how many people would he have helped? And that too, just taking out couple of minutes from his busy day. I mean, we sit and wait and think till the time we have enough time and enough money to do some deed like this or to give back to society. But the truth is, helping the needy is not some grand activity where you need to necessarily join an NGO or something. We all have something that we can give back to the society. Now, by needy, I don't really mean just the homeless. It could be someone who's even working for you, like your maid, or someone you know who could do with a little bit of help. Now, giving can be in the form of money or time. By money, I mean cash, clothing, food, or something else tangible. By time, I mean spending quality time with people in need, or just random acts of kindness towards people whom you know cannot help you back. The thing about giving is that it has a tendency to come back to you multiple folds in some other form. I distinctly remember that while growing up, every 7 to 8 months, my mom used to pick out the old clothes from my cupboard and used to give it to the children of the maid or someone else in need. And I remember this, that there used to always be those 1 or 2 dresses that I used to hold on to. Even if it was old, a little bit faded, I used to not let them go. And my mom used to tell me this, that the more you give, the more you'll have. So the more you give to people in need, the more you are benefited. And also by giving, you build relationships. I don't mean friendships, but a deep connection with the person you're giving to. Now imagine those times when you were in trouble and someone somewhere magically appeared in your life and just helped you. I'm sure it has happened to all of us. Now I'm sure we are going to remember them for the rest of our life. When you give to someone in need, it's not just them you are helping, but you also form a deep, soulful connection with them. Giving also changes perspective. We all kind of think that our troubles are the biggest and we get stuck with our problems until we see someone else less fortunate than us but who's happy and content in their life. It shifts the focus from self. It makes us realize that our problems are not really worth worrying. And you start seeing the finer aspects of life and appreciate whatever you have. And also, when you feel unproductive, giving is the best way in which you can feel worthy because you are fulfilling someone's need and touching their life. I'm sure Bipin's colleague must have had rough days in his office, stressful days in his office, days when he has felt like things were not moving in his favor. But this deed that he does every day would have made him feel worthy. And of course, giving fills you with happiness and joy and keeps you grounded. So when you are low, giving can give you immense joy. So make this a habit and start practicing giving back to the society in small ways. And I assure you, if you make this a habit, you will start seeing those small places where you can make a difference. The small places where you can give and help someone in need. Nothing too big, no need for it to be a big activity. But those small places. And now if you're telling me that, you know what, I don't have any time at all. I don't even have 5 minutes. I don't have anything to give. Okay. Next time, you are buying something off the street or you go to a vegetable vendor and he or she charges you like 10 rupees extra, give that to them. That 10 rupees might not mean as much to you as much as it would mean to them. Help the needy in ways that you can. I hope this video has been helpful and I hope this amazing story that Bipin has shared has impacted us. And thank you, Bipin, for sharing this story with us. Please do write your stories to Life-O-Holic0710@gmail.com and I will feature your wonderful stories on this platform. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, hit like and hit that subscribe button. Let's make this a big, joyous family. So until we meet again next time, stay tuned. Bye-bye.